Hey everybody, my name is Ralph Rizzo. I am a local pet stop dealer for dog fencing, and today I'm going to review the SpotOn collar. I purchased this collar because we've had a lot of customers call us and ask us about this collar versus our system for keeping their dog in. There's a lot of information on the internet and lots of advertising going on in social media with this collar, so I decided to buy it myself. I've had customers tell me about it, but I wanted to see for myself what it was like. First off, right out of the box, the sheer size of it. So I'm doing this review to help answer these questions for you. This collar weighs in at 2.2 ounces. This collar weighs in at just under a half a pound. 7.81 ounces. That's just under a half a pound. The sheer size of it. I am a 200-pound man, and you can see how big this sucker looks on me. Imagine what it's going to look like and feel like on your dog. So that's just the size difference right there. There's a side view, there's a front view. The collar's very, very big different. The biggest thing that I want to get right to with this collar besides the size difference is this is a GPS collar. Ours is a line. Wherever we put the line, we can pretty much make it to where it goes off in the exact same spot every time. Training flags, train your dog, multiple training sessions are offered across the country, money back guarantees. This one here, not so much. You're training your dog on your own. You don't get that expertise of somebody that's trained thousands or tens of thousands of dogs right on your property. This collar, you're doing it yourself. The support isn't all that great. There's not enough information, in my opinion, for somebody to successfully train their dog out there. But the main thing I want to get to is how does it work? So compared to this doesn't work that good, in my opinion. So the reason why this collar out of the box, you set up an app, you set up points around the yard, you create a fence, you can create, it tells you right in the box that you should have at least 12 feet distance from where you're marking it off as the boundary or where the line is for this. And I've had the collar go off at 10 feet from that spot, 12 feet from that spot, as much as 20 feet from that spot. I've also walked past the line without it activating, and I've had it go, I believe this collar, because I tested a few out, this one was 18 to 20 feet past the collar a few times. In my yard, I have one area that I can walk right up to where the line is supposed to be, and I can get just a couple feet past it every time before it starts to activate. The most surprising thing with this collar is that it activated in my house, it activated in another location that I set up, it activated inside of the buildings 30, 40 feet away from where the line is. That's why I would never put this on my dog. If you want to do it for you, that's completely up to you. But this review is to help you understand the differences between a wired pet stop fence and this fence here. The battery, 1 day, 3 to 4 weeks. The warranty and support, we have local offices all over the country. If you need somebody to come out to your house, there is a service for that. With this one, there is no service. You need a dog trainer, there's a service for this, there's not a service for that. So the support's really not there. Cost difference, you'd have to find out from your local dealers what it costs to put a pet stop fence in with training versus this thing. This is more likely gonna be less expensive for you. However, keep in mind that it's not gonna work near as good as this one. We're hoping that this helps you when you're thinking about buying one fence over the other. We're a full service dog fence company. That's all we do is dog fencing, and that's what we focus on and we're trained to do. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about purchasing a SpotOn collar versus a wired pet stop collar. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Ralph Rizzo. I'm a local pet stop dealer, and I hope you guys have a great day. Hey, I realized after making that short video, I forgot to mention a couple things, so I wanted to do it now. One of the things about our collars that I love that you don't get with the other collar that I showed earlier, we have gentle spring contacts. These are the two contacts that touch the dog's neck, and they move up and down. So when your dog is moving around like this, these aren't solid pins, they move up and down. Where the other collar, there was two metal pins that come through and they go through the dog's fur and touch the skin. They don't move. So when your dog is moving around like this, they only press further in. They don't have any retractability, where these move up and down. These are called gentle spring contacts. It's something you get with all of the fences that we sell, and they come in 3 different lengths. The other thing I forgot to tell you about is subscription models. So our fence is not a subscription model. You pay for it, we install it, we train the dogs, and you're ready to rock and roll. With the other collar, with the GPS, you have to sign up for a subscription, which means you have to pay a monthly fee in order for everything to continue working. There's no fees with our system on a monthly subscription like that. But if you're gonna go with the other company, there's a bunch of different pricing packages. They're changing. So you want to check into that if you do decide to go that route. But I wanted to give you those 2 big comparisons: gentle spring contacts and no monthly subscriptions. And thanks again for tuning in for this video. This is Ralph at Hidden Pet Fence and 1877dogyard.com.